I've also exposed in 2019 the modern slavery in Leicester that's going on in the garment industry that nobody wanted to talk about. There was probably somewhere between 6,000 and 10,000 people working in sweatshops in Leicester for the company. It was all actually supplying into Boohoo, a fast fashion company who were taking over the marketplace, and they were being paid between £2.50 and £3.50 an hour. I think it was very telling that the Labour mayor, deputy mayor of Leicester, followed me on Sky News, and I said it was Leicester's dirty secret, and they sort of bounced him with that question next in the interview, and he said, well, it said it was more sort of an open secret. Everybody knew about it, and no one. I'd actually been to see Sajid Javid in 2018, and I'd explained all this to him over a year before. You can always tell when the government are on a cover-up because there's no civil servants in the meeting, so it was just me and the Home Secretary. And I explained exactly what was going on, who was doing it, how many people were involved, and it was all mysteriously in the constituency of Leicester East. That's where all the sweatshops were, and that was Keith Vaz's constituency. A man it took me 9 years to get him out of Parliament. And at the end of the meeting with the Home Secretary, he just shrugged his shoulders and said, "That's what Keith Vaz does, innit?" And it wasn't until COVID came along and the hot spots of that in Leicester. I mean, some of those people at £3.50 an hour, their housing options are not huge. There was one 2-bedroom terraced house that had 16 mattresses on the floor, single mattresses, one toilet, one kitchen, and there were 32 people in that house. They were hot bunking, all working in the same sweatshop for £3 an hour, and they'd all got COVID because of the conditions they were in, and that was exposed.